I would never be the one, but I showed them and gave it all I had, and I made it. Thought I'd never get my run. Finally I see the sun, and I told them, now can't nobody be mad, cause I made it.
My ultimate to turn back. Problem after problem, trying to make the paper stack. Only aim for the sky, now that's where the paper at. Tired of hearing about paper, now where the paper at. No arguments, man, just cut the damn check. Hater after hater trying to come at my neck. No fear in my heart, no sugar in my tank. I'm the shit, man, and you know that it stink. Don't worry about the money, got it stashed in the bank. Who would ever think that I can make it happen if I wasn't out here rapping? I'll be out here snapping. Why these dudes, they hate me with a passion.
Said that it couldn't be done. I would never be the one, but I showed them and gave it all I had, and I made it. Thought I'd never get my run. Finally I see the sun, and I told them, now can't nobody be mad, cause I made it.
That heavy focus with no brakes. I spit that high grade.
What's up, world? What's good? What's good? What's good?
Tunnel Bangers in the building.
Tunnel Bangers, let's go.
Another week, another segment. What's going on, G?
Another world truth.
You better know it. And that's my song. Shout out to
Appreciate
G's and Jazzy Faye for that joint. Is definitely my joint.
Shout
I
out
listen to
Saeed
it every
Scott,
day.
too. Shout
you know
out.
what I mean? Shout out
to
That
Molly
joint is
G.
dope.
I heard he was in town for a minute.
Okay, shout out.
My boy 40 ounce. I just seen 40 today.
Okay. Hey, shout out to 40. Not 50, but 40. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 40 ounce from the 8.
Okay. Shout out. So, shout out to all our listeners listening in.
That's right.
You know, and
And guess
everybody
what
that's
else?
tuning in.
Shout out to you.
Thank you.
You got the colors popping. Look,
Woo,
the
woo.
colors is
I'm
popping.
feeling real colorful, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, let me get back behind the counter.
And shout out to
Yeah, shout out to you.
Trilogy. Well,
Shout out
thank you.
to Trilogy. Definitely, I gotta go grab that merch or whatever so I can go
Trilogy.
ahead. And y'all make sure y'all
456,
go
one of our
cop up.
sponsors.
He got some definitely dope wear right now for females and males, all unisex wear. Definitely go holler at Trilogy. You know what I mean? It's definitely popping. He has some great, you know, some flavors. The flavors is in.
Also,
you know what I mean?
guess what? I'm hyped.
What up?
I'm mad I can't even make it there, but it's coming up.
What's that?
The 9th through the 12th
Uh-huh.
of this month right
Oh,
here.
The Fleet DJs
The Fleet
event.
DJ
Oh, geez.
Music Conference.
Yes, and I know you're a new member of the Fleet DJs. So
I'm
shout
a
out
new
to
member,
you.
so I'm not
Shout
acting
out
like
to
I've
you.
been there
Shout out to all of
forever.
the Fleet DJs. Shout out to all the DJs worldwide that's out here.
Shout out to all the DJ coalitions
Shout out,
too.
yes, all the coalition DJs. Definitely shout out to them and all of the DJs that's out here.
And
That's
shout out
making
to
sure that we getting the
X
great
Squad,
sounds in every area, hands down.
I
You know
gotta
what I
shout
mean?
X Squad DJs out too because
Okay.
shout out to Honest Fire. She put me D with that.
Shout
and
out to Fire. I miss her. Shout out to Fire and the baby and the family and everybody. And I'm praying that everybody's doing good. We definitely
Most
miss her
of
in the
all,
building.
shout out to Glockaware.
Of course, geez, we gotta
Gotta
shout
get
out
some,
to Glock.
gotta get some haircuts on that too.
Hey! Shout out to the Glock. I miss you, man.
Ah!
I'm going Arsenio.
That's the Pooh Geez yell right there. Ah! Let's go.
Hold on, I had a little bit of arm fat going on. I ain't shaking no more tonight.
Uh-oh.
You know what I mean? I'm coming
Right.
down, but all my spots ain't where it needs to
Look,
be.
at least you ain't got no taco meat. At least you ain't got the taco meat.
I ain't got no taco meat. I got the right meat. You know what I'm saying? This that good meat. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, as we moving on, let's go. Let's go. So, yeah, you know, so shout out to the weekend. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Shout out to EA and Poe and all of the
Shout out to
birthdays from this
EA.
week.
Yeah.
It was
Shout out to
a
Poe,
very
too.
phenomenal event that we had
Happy
here on
anniversary,
Friday.
bro.
Happy anniversary to EA and Poe and Geek and everybody who celebrated a birthday this month. Shout out to all of the cancers. My father's a cancer. What's today, the 6th? Actually, his birthday is tomorrow. So shout out to my father. The 7th is his birthday.
Shout
and
out
my
to your
cousin.
dad.
So shout out, hey, Daddy, I'm coming over to get along on your birthday.
See?
Nigga,
See?
run
See?
that check and
See?
shout out to
I
my
just
dad.
said-
I love him. I love him to death. I just saw him the other day. I had to ride up on him or whatever. You know what I mean? Shout out to my pop. He is like my ultimate back support. Like, when it comes to real men, I've learned what a real man is through my father. And I'm thankful and grateful to be able to to share that, because everyone doesn't have a father. And so I'm truly grateful. It's nothing more that matters to me in life than my parents and God. You know what I mean? And so shout out to my mom, may her soul rest at peace. But my father, hands down, still alive, 65 years old. He'll be 66 tomorrow. And when I say he is my backbone, my back support, no matter what, through thick and thin, he is always there. Like, if I got my back against the wall, he coming right there to drill me out of it. If I'm in a bad situation, he make that bad situation great. So shout out to all the real fathers out here. Shout out to my father. Shout out to his birthday. And I pray that God continues to keep blessing him with many, many more years, because I need him.
Amen.
I need him. I need him. You know, without my family and my parents, I would feel empty. You know?
Same
and shout out to
shout
everybody.
out to my
Family
moms,
is
my
everything.
pops.
But
Shout
sometimes
out to
family
my
ain't
dad.
nothing when it comes to people who don't got good family. So sometimes when I'm saying family is everything, it don't got to be blood. Because I got people that's not blood, that's my family.
Right.
That's more family than my real family. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to support, when it comes to me having my back against the wall, when it comes to just me needing somebody to be there for me, because I'm always the person that's there for somebody. I'm like, hands down, you could call me at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning and be like, Fly, oh my God, I'm in this bad situation. That's anybody I love. Real rap. Hands
Shout
down.
out to the
And
tightest
call me
sisters
and I'll
I
be
know.
on my way. I'll be on my way.
My
And if I
mom,
can't make it to you, I'm going to send somebody
Tam's
to help
the
you with
cougar,
the situation. So,
and my
shout
Aunt
out.
D.
Right. Shout out to your mom and pops too, though, G's.
Yeah,
I
shout
love
out to
Miss
mom
Amy.
and
I
pops.
love them. Shout out to them, because they're
Shout
definitely
out to
back
them.
support.
And
they
thank
always
you for
hold it
letting
down.
me make all that noise all those years. And that's what led up.
Because we definitely made tons of noise up in the spot, and I know they were sick of us. You know what I mean? So shout out to mom, and shout out to pop.
And shout out to the
family.
basement. And look,
shout out to the wife.
look out
she
for the-
deal with a lot
yeah,
of
shout
stuff
out to
too.
the wife,
For
too.
over
Yeah,
20
shout
years, shout out to wifey. You know what I mean? It takes a real union and real love to stay together for a long time. So I'm going to shout you and A out.
Thank you.
Because
Thank
I've
you
known
very
y'all,
much.
you know, I knew you even before you got with A. You're welcome. And to see that means so much to me.
Thank
you know what I mean?
you.
Ain't no
Thank
love perfect. Ain't nobody, you welcome. Ain't no love going to be perfect. Ain't no relationships going to be perfect. There's nothing out here that is meant to be perfect except for Allah. You know what I mean? And if we can say that we're God and we're God, then we're perfect. Until then, none of us can say that. So we won't be. We're imperfectly perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And so we're fitting that description of him. And we're supposed to live our life in the description of him. And so when I come back to love and you and A, I got to give her a shout out, because it takes a lot to be in a relationship. Some people can't last 2 months. Some people can't last
Facts.
2 years. Some people can't last 2 weeks. When you can say that somebody actually been together with somebody for over 20 years or 15 years or 10 years, then you're doing your job. You know, I love
Thank
people
you.
who's family oriented. I love to see you're welcome. I love to see a man be a man to his children, a man to his wife, a man to his family. You know, and when it all boils down, nothing else matters. No matter what we're doing in his life, if you're not providing and handling your business as a family, as a man of the family, as a woman of the family, then you are not living your best life. I want to live my best life and making sure that my family is good. My best life is making sure that I'm straight and that I keep that roof over my head. I ain't trying to turn up if my bills ain't paid. If my
Facts.
bills ain't paid, guaranteed my ass is in the house.
So
And
guess
then
what?
I could go turn up. But guess what? Anytime I'm turning up and I'm out here, my bills is paid.
Facts.
I
And I'm
got
going
a
to tell
full
y'all this.
refrigerator and freezer, deep freezer, everything full.
That's the important stuff.
And I'm
because
blessed.
all the extra stuff,
All that other stuff don't matter.
trust me, like I
Means
said,
nothing.
I've been in, like a lot of people probably didn't know,
Right.
I've been invited a lot of the times out of town to do bigger things,
Mhm.
but nothing's bigger than my family.
Right.
You get what
can't
I'm
put
saying?
nothing more than that.
So, you know, I felt so bad. I had an event,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna put it out there. My family, my wife and my son had COVID,
Right.
so
I remember that.
I had to make a choice. Either go stay in a hotel for a couple days and still do my event, or take care of my family. And that's what I chose to
and
take care of my
You chose to take care of your family, and you also chose to stay away from here until you knew that everything was on the main clear.
Right.
And I can respect that, because some people be knowing that they sick and stuff like that. Even if it's not COVID, you know you got a cold, a common cold, whatever. Stay your ass at home. Don't bring that to everybody else, because everybody's immune system is not the same.
Facts.
You know. And so what we need to be working on is health. And great health.
And that is the topic today.
Health
is real wealth.
Health is real wealth. You know what I mean? So bringing up that topic and you know, and hence, you know, what I could say is that taking care of your family is very important, and that was a real man. That was a real father. That was a real protector. Somebody who's supposed to be stabilized in a family. And so if you can't put your family first, and if you're putting everything on the street and in your career and in your life before your family, then you are not successful. A successful person is somebody who takes care of their business at home first. You can't show me success and tell me that you're a successful person if you're not handling your business at home. It's tons of successful people out here, tons of rich people out here, but they're not happy with themselves. Why? Because they're not taking care of home. They're not happy with their careers. They're not happy with their money that they bring in. They're not happy with all of the blessings that keep being bestowed upon them. Why? Because they're not being loyal to family first. If your family not first, you know what I mean? You're not going to keep getting blessed over abundantly the way you're supposed to be. So there we go. Make sure that your families is cool. Make sure that you know that it's not a bunch of like bull crap going on. You know what I mean? And because society, if people focus more on their family instead of trying to be lit and trying to be out here popping and all of that stuff, then we would have a lot of voids that we got going on. There's a lot of stuff that's going on. Shout out to a lot of people this weekend that lost their lives. Like that little young boy on 60th Street. It was a lot of stuff. I'm tired of our city. The violence.
Crazy.
When we talk about health and all of that stuff, we also talk about life. Health is life.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And so without life, we can't live. Without our youth, we won't have another generation. Without the next generation, this world is done. And so when it comes to us going back to love and family and being family oriented, we have to build this community up. We have to take our streets back. We have to know that all of this stuff is going on out here, and we have to do something about it.
Well, guess
You know
what?
I mean?
We're going to do something
And
right
it's
now.
sad.
Because we're going to talk about
What
that
up?
water that's going
Definitely.
to clear
Keep
up
you
your
healthy.
skin.
Clear your skin.
You know,
clear
take
your
away,
body.
you know what I'm saying, anti-inflammatory. That's like
Right.
real major right there. Shout out to your Inferior Water.
Shout out to the
Shout out to the captain.
Shout out, because
Life
I've
for
been on
ENT.
it now for about 3-4 weeks.
Me
and
too,
I'm
they
being
like-
honest, it has, y'all already know that I'm
I
full of
lost
energy.
healthy weight. See,
I've lost healthy weight,
And
but
see,
I'm
that's the
scared
thing.
to lose any more weight, and that was my thing. I was at 150, so now I'm down to like 147, so now I'm worrying. That was my thing about the euphoria, because it's definitely great, it's definitely good in energy, but I have tons of energy, like tons. You know, and
We
so
know.
it's giving me extra energy, and so now it's like I'm like pew 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 pew, and I be having to sit myself down, like, oh, sit still, because
fly,
I'm doing
sit
too
down
much.
before they get the fly squatter.
You're gonna be doing too much. And so with the Euphoria water, it's definitely good. It's definitely good for the skin. I've always been shining, but I've noticed that it has done. It's given me tons of energy. It's make me feel like when I drink other things that isn't healthy for my body, it actually resists it. I'm drinking a glass of wine right now, and that is sugar in it.
Yeah, so Captain.
So I am cutting up. Sorry, Cap. I
look,
am.
Don't
I
worry,
have
we
my
will
sugar.
have some jugs next
I
week.
meant to bring my water with me actually today, but I've been drinking it all day, tons. I probably went through about 1.5 gallons today. Well, about a gallon, I don't want to lie. The other one is open, it's already being refrigerated. I don't have much space.
I'm going to keep it
and
real
so
with you.
It's
The
been,
kids love it.
listen, it's really, really good. It's natural. Like I said, it's an energy booster. It's good for your skin. It helps you clean your body out if you have like back stool issues or whatever, like, or you're having you know.
But basically, don't try to drink at Deer Park
afterwards. You will go to the
afterwards.
bathroom a lot because you're drinking water. And so we know that if you're drinking tons of water, you're going to go to the bathroom. But what this is doing is actually clearing out the parasites and the different things inside your body and the unwanted junk that we don't actually need in our bodies. And so that's the good thing about it. So shout out to Cap again. Shout out to Euphoria Water. We're definitely going to make sure that we keep promoting this, and we will bring some tomorrow. I was rushing. I meant to bring a jug
He
with
may
me
be one of
this
the
morning.
ambassadors, so you will see a lot of Euphoria
You
Water.
will. Shout out to the Cap again on Euphoria. If you guys don't know about it, y'all can go follow the page. It's UPHORIA Euphoria. Okay? Now go in there. There's a black symbol on there. Just go ahead and tell them that SpFly and Pooh Geez sent you. Go ahead and look it up. Try it out. You know, it's all alkaline water. It's really, really good for you. It's very healthy. If you're trying to do something different with your body, we all know that none of us is getting any younger. And we constantly ingest the wrong things inside our bodies. If we're constantly putting sugar and junk in our body, that's what our body is going to give us. Sugar and junk. If we're putting healthy things in our body, then our body will give us healthiness. Okay? So I choose healthiness over sugar and junk. Of course, I'm drinking this glass of wine, but this is my first cup all day.
Well,
my
guess
sister's
what?
been trying to get me to drink with her all day, and I promised her that I would have a drink
guess
with her
what?
before I left.
Hey,
So that's the only
Toot.
reason why I poured it.
Hey, Toot, can you put something on for me, please,
Yeah.
while I get set up?
We're going to get set up, and it's about to turn up. Geez, my legs ain't bad today, right?
Oh, all right. You saying they ain't bad. So don't be saying you sore after the show.
And definitely, we got to give a special shout out to my girl, Chick with the Juice in the building.
Shout out to
Go
Chick with the
holla at
Juice.
Chick and get them
She
drinks
can come back
poppin'.
here and promote her thing.
Hey!
I would
My
like
baby
you
in
to
the
come
building.
back here and
My
promote.
baby in the building. My baby in the building.
Murder was the case that they gave me. Got that game locked, make the streets go crazy. Big check, big stack, pass off that gravy. We take that and make it multiply daily. Murder was the case that they gave me. Got that game locked, make the streets go crazy. Big check, big stack, pass off that gravy. We take that and make it multiply daily. I lit the bomb, dropping on the scene. That bag I get focused on the green. Checks coming in, digging this. I mean, they mad at me. I'm just doing me. I'm doing me. I'm focusing. Certified for them dividends. Money stack of them Benjamins. Going places thought I'd never been. So lit, obvious sin in the wind. Bring a birds back, no replacing. All y'all haters have a seat. I'm hungry now, it's time to eat. Only known to be. Drop the heat. Always on my toes, gotta stay on my feet. If you think it's a game or you think it's weak, get your feelings hurt. No turn to cheese. Call me Big Chief. Barbie on your reach. Got that back, keep coming in factories. Working all, only giving casualties. Won't finish them, the grand masterpiece. Murder was the case that they gave me. Got that game locked, make the streets go crazy. Big check, big stack, pass off that gravy. We take that and make it multiply daily. Murder was the case that they gave me. Got that game locked, make the streets go crazy. Big check, big stack, pass off that gravy. We take that and make it multiply daily.
Oh, and we back at it.
So
Small,
look,
brief, and
so
a
Miss Fly.
mission. Yeah,
How was your week?
my week was great. My weekend was good. I mean, I had off last week. Shout out to my client. You know, she had a major surgery. Actually, they had to finish the procedure in another time. But you know, I actually enjoyed my week off. Had I known that I was going to have the week off, I would have went on vacation. But it was kind of like a slap in the face. So I didn't plan the way I could have accordingly. So, I mean, I did enjoy it. I got a chance to catch up on some things that I needed to catch up on inside my house as far as some business work, some paperwork. Them LLCs are definitely getting ready to be popping. I'm getting ready to definitely be doing some expansion. Oh, and shout out to Losi Dollar. Anybody that needs a job that has any child care experience with an early child education degree, a degree. okay, a degree, or some type of at least over 8 to 10 years in experience. They're looking for a new teacher. So anybody that's interested, holler at me, get in my DM. It's definitely a lot of job opportunities out here. Also, anybody that's looking for promotion, marketing, advertisement, get at us. We got y'all covered. I know a lot of people keep like, can you post this up for me? I can post it up for you.
Can you do me a
for
favor?
Fee.
Can you cash at me?
Huh?
Can you cash at me?
I love
that's my
Cash
response.
App. That's SPFly
So that's
Girl.
the response. So if they got the Cash
Money
App ready for
sign
you,
in the front.
they can get
SPFly
promoted.
Girl. Yeah, so you guys want some promotion, some advertisement done? Ain't nothing free because I got to pay for everything. You know what I mean? It's not a big charge. I ain't charging too much. You guys, you know what I mean? Hit me up. Hit me
So
up.
guess
We
what?
gonna
On that
get it.
note, I gotta
Hey!
congratulate Reed Dollars too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got home
shout
with
out.
the artist spotlight on Fleet Artist too. So
He
shout out to
alright.
my guy.
He alright.
We started off together, so shout out to my.
Reed, I know he was the first person he ever been to the studio with. I heard the story. He told me.
Shout out to my brother Swift too. Shout out to Swiss. What's good?
Shout out to my girl Chick.
I don't walk on water, nigga, I glide.
Watch out, watch out, watch out. Talk to him, Reed.
All in my stride.
Five, new Reed Dollars. Let's get it.
What?
Let's
Talk to him, Reed.
Day Entertainment. I see.
Dj Pooh Geez.
It's the daydream.
Please, DJs, let's go.
I don't walk on water, nigga, I glide. You see the 1986 all in my stride. Grandma rap Black Panther, that's Black
daydream.
Pride. Still it's niggas getting wet in these streets, that's baptized. Corrupted system got niggas stuck in the prison over petty crimes. Getting niggas every time next in line. Judge giving football numbers, the sun will never shine. I seen it all beforehand, guess I'm ahead of time. Double every dollar we come across. You want it soft, you ain't a dime, you a underboss, under the boss. Keep your champagne, the bubbles, they make my stomach toss. Tell them bring the deuce, I'm choosy, A1 with the sauce. Pure vet, man, I'm seasoned. Say my name, go off, give me a reason. Every rapper in one big room, unleash the demons, cause 60% is trash, other 40% my scene. Cold nights in a bando, young Rambo. So many homies we lost, we light a candle. In the memory of, we let the liquor pour. Hope that you receive it before it hit the floor. Niggas always hate when you getting more. OG's always told me broke niggas get in war. Spin a corner with the semi-auto in the door. 223s had them niggas calling for the Lord. And they block had them niggas crawling by the store. Then put my feet up like a boss, probably by the shore. Dirty money in the ceiling, we gon' need a vault. It's like the team of cold. My OG stay with me, you know he keep the code. 45 through a die, who really need to smoke? Dirty money.
DJ Pooh Geez.
I'm this shit like
DJ Pooh DJs.
Watch out, shout out to Miss Porter. What's good?
West side and
Watch out, you already know what it is. This from the Daydream. Go grab that part 2 coming soon.
Like 3 wings, salt, pepper,
Hey.
hot sauce, a Lucy in a bag of chips. Last time I checked, we run the streets, nigga. You won't do nothing.
Water,
Promise
water,
suck
what's
your
good?
teeth, nigga. I'm not a rapper, I would knock you out.
They keep denying the voice. Stop playing with me.
Time to SP,
Yeah,
nigga.
though.
I'm so fully like buddies and dickies. If I'm fucking, then I'm fucking. You don't give me no hickey.
Mr. Porter.
Don't tell, won't tell. You better not
Hey,
kiss
baby.
me. I'm GAME, so please don't tip me. That 4-5 be giving you niggas heart. These niggas all clowns, comedian Kevin Hart. Won't box me, I be rocking. You can meet me at the park. Feel like special lift out. I ain't talking that talk. SPI 2T, AGE. Rest in peace to Tech 9. I wish Brooks was free. See, all my niggas talented. Yeah, I was wildin' in. Coulda came a long way. Check out my accomplishments. I'm from the era where beepers in church where you had to blow on the tape player just to make it work. But for that social media, nigga, we was meeting up. Going board for board, you had to keep that Nina time. I'm on a deuce with the instant man. Better went out at Music Hut. 9 Feast had the music stand. If you ain't with us, we ain't give a damn. You pull up talking about these niggas just to get these bitches.
No bullshit here, let's go.
With a hunger different. My stomach sucks in my ribs, so when I cry, I'm taking all your chicken. Ain't gotta like me, but I know they listen. No host ball. When we lock in, it's no restrictions. To be honest, I don't call responses. Fuck you over repeatedly. Be behind this. Drop you off. Whatever you gon' need a compass. We just the niggas with attitude like we from Compton. They said it.
Come one I gotta show
Yo,
love.
I hustle with the poppies. Know some good Akis. I hustle with the poppies. Know some good Akis. We just try and smother the cheese and smoke. I hustle with the poppies. Know some good Akis.
What hustle?
We just try and
Doing
smother
fine.
the cheese and smoke broccoli. You move too sloppy. Put a price on your body. That shooters running up and down your steps like Rocky. It's that easy. You just making it hard. Give a hater an inch in the clip as long as a yard. Your bitch is a broad. Wouldn't last a second a yard. It's that new Philly. No disrespect to the guards.
DJ No Frills, what up?
Now I'm about to finish them all because it's all about the Benjis. No feelings involved, you know. South Philly to Logan. Boy, they know my slogan. Dump the whole stick on them niggas and reload it. Far as Uptown go, they should have told them. Them dudes is alright, but my shit is just more potent. The sun wrote it, directed it, the main star, the big bro. Kick you out, cut your game off.
Sammy, what's good?
New bully, same block, got it locked. I ain't shit changed.
Bring it, my girl.
What you thought of Keith Smith from Major Fingers put one through your brain? I give it to you for free, you know you're all
Boy, tell we about to turn it up. We got to party a little bit.
Philly, Philly, pop tops plus Willis on my no disrespect.
That's right, you about to change the...
Fuck it up, bro, fuck it up. Fuck it up, bro, fuck it up. Fuck it up.
Wax, word up, let's go.
Fuck it up, bro, fuck it up. Fuck it up, bro, fuck it up. Fuck it up, bro, fuck it up.
I'm at the bar with the shorty sipping on the drink. She said she love me, you don't know me from a can of paint. I can look at her eyes and tell what she thinks. She thinking that I'm cute.
Legendary FA General, get money, fuck bitches, kill snitches. You already know what it is, gunline.com representative. And I'm rocking out with my man DJ Pooh Geez. You already know how we do. If you don't, you're late. Hey.
What's up, what's up? That's how we do that.
That's how you do it.
Whoa. We don't do that.
Back at it. Oops, sorry. Yeah, but that's how Jesus
She like,
feeling.
I'm sorry.
Y'all
You
turned
sorry?
off my mic. Y'all turned off my mic. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys.
Not sorry. Never sorry. You get it? No, sorry.
I'm wonderful.
All
Shout
right, that's
out
what I'm
to my
talking
girl
about.
up in the building. Chick with the jug.
What's good, Juicy?
What's going on? What's going on? What's
Seen
going
you in
on?
the building. I wasn't gonna let that happen. I ain't seen you in a while. Let's go.
I know. Y'all already know who it is. It's your highness hashtag chick with the juice. It's Juicy Baby, the party plug. If you know, you know. If you don't, shit, I don't know where you been.
Well,
You
tell
better
them
get
to
on the
find the hell out. They
fucking
found out on
smoke
Tunnel Bangers. Hey!
He been on the smoke wave. What's up, man?
I'm chilling right now at this moment. Like I said, the quiet ones speak with volume of their work.
Right.
Not, oh, I'm the man. Look, I don't need all that. Me, I'm happy to just be working and then be able to help other people too.
Talk that
You know what I mean? Real talk. And I'm going to
That's
continue
real
to be
boss
Pooh.
shit. A real
Yeah,
boss
bosses
ain't a
don't
boss
gotta
if he
talk.
can't help another person boss up,
Right.
period. We
Bosses
talk
don't
about
If you don't want to help them boss up, you playing around.
And if your team is tight, you won't even know who the boss is.
Fact.
Right.
That
They don't have
part.
to say, oh,
That
all day
part.
long, oh, Pooh
That
Geez,
part.
Pooh Geez, this. No, it's all good.
You
Keep
know
me on
I'm
the boat,
boss,
though.
Geez.
Keep me on the book. That's how I feel.
Let's keep me
I'm
on
the
the
boss
boat.
friend here. So.
Shit, to be honest with you, I be hiding when that shit like that.
I already know. I already know. So what's going on with you, Miss Spanish?
You know,
Fly?
I'm just chilling. I'm taking it day by day. God is good. I'm not complaining. Life is too short, and
You looking-
tomorrow
you
is
looking
not
good.
promised. Thank you. You
Coming
looking good
down, I
too.
see you.
I'm coming down. You know what I mean? 50 pounds on that bitch since last August, and I don't know how to act. I'm still actually trying to learn how to embrace it. Hold on.
Love it.
Thank you. I forget.
Love every bit of it. Fuck that. You gotta love that shit.
I'm loving it. I'm working on my fupa. Y'all see the fupa, but
Love
ain't nothing
the
wrong with that
fupa.
fupa because that fupa get licked all
Love
over.
the
Hey, love that fupa.
Like, no.
Everybody got quiet. Don't get quiet now.
You know why we
Ain't
got
nobody
quiet?
getting licked.
There's all Tunnel Bangers right now.
I'm
We
just
don't
saying,
fuck
I'm
that
sorry.
shit.
No, but shout out to Chick. Thank you. You looking good yourself. You know what I mean? I appreciate it.
Listen,
Salute.
thank you.
I
Salute.
applaud
Thank
you. Salute
That's
you
what,
too.
that's what
Well,
we getting back to the
that's-
health and stuff.
What is-
I've been trying to work
Wealth
on this
is health. That's
Stop
our topic
eating the
today.
meat and all of that stuff, but it's that not eating meat has actually given me a different drive and a different energy that I never thought I could have.
You know what's crazy? So
It's
yesterday
hard.
was 4th of July.
Right. Ooh, the hardest
And-
day.
I had all this barbecue, right?
Right.
On everything I love. I've been sick all day.
So you ate meat.
all day. Yeah,
You ate
I
meat?
had meat. I ain't had nothing but meat. I don't even think I had no vegetables.
Oh,
And
that's what it
on
is.
everything I loved today, I was sick all day. Like I could not get
I'm
myself
sorry
together.
to
Like,
hear that.
Yo, I said, damn. I said, you know what? It's time
It's
to
the
leave.
meat.
It's the red meat specifically.
It's the red meat.
Real,
It's actually not just the red,
I
it's
know.
all of it.
I'm about to leave
I'ma
meat
be
alone
honest why I
completely.
stopped eating it, because if you guys go and Google and go YouTube and all of that stuff, and you look at the chicken production and stuff like that, and we all remember chicken wings and wing things being a certain size. Why the hell are they so big? Why?
When have you
I
seen a
tell
chicken that
because
big?
They're actually
I ain't
injecting
seen a
it.
chicken that
They're
big.
injecting it with this solution, that's steroids and stuff like that, to try to keep the preservatives in it and all of this shit. And it's making the chicken look real big. And so now what does that do? They're also serving and selling meats that have cancer. So we wonder why we have cancers and different illnesses and parasites in our body and ringworms and all of that. Not ringworms, but y'all know what I'm talking about.
No,
the
ringworms,
worms.
all of that shit.
Y'all
But
know
you
what I'm
talking
talking about. The worms inside your
That's a
body.
new one
And
though.
so the
A ringworm in your belly. That's a
the
new one. That's what
parasitic, incompetent. It's incompetent for real. And what we fail to realize is that if we're ingesting it in our body, it's not doing anything to our body. Our bodies are our temples. And so what made me scared of me, I'm gonna be honest, and this is what made me stop. I was just looking, right? And so I was looking at them injecting the chicken, and I was like grossed out. And then so when it flipped to the next page, it showed that FDA was approved for this fake beef. Yep. I mean, they had shit that was whole round roast. It was beef cubes, ground beef, and it looked real. Mm-hmm. So if we're constantly looking at ground beef, we're not slaughtering our meat. We're not butchering our meat. We're not grounding up our beef. We don't have farms here. We're not doing it. And so if I can't see it, I don't want it.
But
you
know what?
I picked up a whole chicken. Wait, y'all. I picked up a whole chicken one day. I lied to y'all not. And the skin moved on the butt, and the fucking whole chicken flew across the whole kitchen floor. I threw the whole bitch in the trash. I'm serious, because it freaked me out just to see the skin move. It made me feel like I was eating. If you look at a whole chicken, for real, when y'all look at the skin on a whole chicken,
Look, I said health is wealth. We ain't trying to get nobody sick on
like
this shit.
That whole chicken ass moved on the bitch, and I was like,
See, I'm trying not to go there. It's reminding me.
Seasoned up and everything. So that whole buttered seasoned chicken went in the motherfucking trash. And my sister was like, what the fuck are you doing? Why you throw the chicken in the trash? Fuck that chicken. That chicken is nasty. That shit moved and his ass wasn't looking
Well,
right.
you know that we were not, our bodies were not built for meat anyway. That's why our teeth are flat and we don't have, like fangs like dogs or animals that eat meat, because they're supposed to eat meat. We're supposed to eat plants.
Yeah,
you understand?
fruit
That's
and
what,
vegetables.
that's
Facts,
what we're made for.
Right,
But I'm
right.
glad that you brought that up, because that's a good point. Right now is a great time, people, to learn and teach our children, especially to grow vegetables and fruits. It's very easy. It's not as hard as we think it is. And I don't have a great thumb. And believe me, I need to practice what I'm preaching right now. Yeah, I gotta work on it. Because I grew up in a vegan household all my life. Okay. So, but it did the opposite.
Wow, I wish I was.
It did the opposite for me. Yeah, like as soon as I moved out of the house, it was like, yeah, so where the meat market at? Yeah, I want all of that. I don't even know how to cook it, but I'm gonna figure it out. Yeah, and it's been bad. It's been on the popper ever since. But it is definitely time, because I feel the difference when. After I eat meat, like I've been so sluggish all day. I ain't been able to get it together. You know what I mean? So it just
puts weight on you.
Yeah.
It puts unwanted spirits in your body too. To me, like I feel like if you eat not spirits, but let's say like, all right, my mom used to say like you are what you eat, right? So if you eating stuff that got tons of like bad stuff going on in it, and it got steroids, hey baby, and it got like all of this unnecessary stuff in your body, and you're ingesting it, it's gonna make you sluggish.
You know how you say, you know how if you go,
Look,
guess what?
You don't eat stuff all day, you can have tons of energy.
You know how if you go to a restaurant, right? Or you go anywhere, like a hairdresser or a tattoo. If I go into a place and the person has a nasty attitude, about, let's say, making my food.
Right.
I don't want you to make my food. I don't want you to touch my food.
Right.
Because now I don't want that energy in me. It's no different than animals being slaughtered the way that they're being slaughtered. So they're living this miserable life before they die.
And then you killing the shit out of them.
Then we eating them. So we eating that energy too.
Well, listen.
As crazy as that shit sounds.
I don't want to scare everybody.
I ain't G's,
Put it this way. G's ain't just a DJ.
What is you?
Whole lot of things.
A whole lot of stuff.
Put it this way. I had a
love
job.
me some
I had a
damn
job.
job.
Whole
My
lot of
man
things,
pulled
but
the
not an
man out.
asshole
He
and
had
dummy.
his tongue hanging out his fucking mouth.
But I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I could tell you about that science a little bit because
Ew.
in high
I'm
school,
good.
I worked as an apprentice to be a funeral director.
Oh yeah. So
And
you
I know what they look like. All these ladies walking around thinking they the shit. They look real good when they alive.
Right.
But a lot of them don't wash their ass. And we found out
Y'all
about
out here
that
popping
when
them
it come to
funky
us.
asses around. Everybody trying
So
to
shout out to
Don't
Mr.
be
Tom
twerking
Terry,
and
may he
singing
rest
there.
in peace. He gave me a chance.
G started it.
No, I'm keeping it 100.
It's the
It's
truth.
health is wealth.
Note to self,
Health
people.
is
Wash your
wealth,
ass every
and
day
wash
because you
your
don't know.
ass.
You don't know when you're going to die.
Listen to me.
Times in the day.
Listen to me.
And
So-
if I don't care how much ass you got. See,
Look,
people
I'm
all
gonna keep it 100 with you.
I got all this ass. Is you
They
washing
be
it
telling
right?
me all this stuff all day long.
Cause don't nobody want
To
no
even
dirty
be
ass.
an apprentice to be a funeral director, your academics have to be a certain place.
Facts.
Oh,
So
yeah, definitely.
I graduated with an A in science.
Yeah, wow.
What stopped it is I signed a contract instead of sticking with that. You know what I mean? It's never too late, but I had to put that out there.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So all these artists that's sitting there ignoring what's going on, I'm not angry anymore. You know why? Because I got the chance to see artists I work with get to other levels.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not to get off topic.
No, you got to move the way that the spirit push you. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Whatever it is that you believe
Facts.
in, you have to move the
But
way that
in-
the God push you, no matter how out of the box or uncomfortable. Listen, we got to start getting used. We got to make being uncomfortable a regular thing. You understand what I'm saying?
Because
Facts.
that's what we're gonna keep constantly being in.
You got to
Being in
think
an
outside that
uncomfortable
box. If
situation.
you constantly inside that box, you're never going to be able to see what else it is that you can do.
Facts.
If I'd have stayed in the juice box, I'd still be selling $5 juices.
Right.
You understand what I'm
Right.
saying?
But you upgraded and you started leveling up.
Chick
and you
with the
started moving
juice.
forward, and you expanded it, expansion, and
Nobody
So-
in a million years could have told me 11 months ago that I would be managing an artist and that she would have come, even this far, and she hasn't
Facts.
even begun to touch where she needs to be. But at the same point, to even get her as far as she's been in these last couple of months is like, shout out to Nunu Wild Child.
Yes,
I mean,
we miss
definitely.
Shout out to Nunu.
We
But
the
shout out to
fuck-
you.
Alabama,
I'm going to tell you.
baby.
I'm going to
We
salute
from
you.
Alabama
I'm going
on
to salute
the
you
bus.
right now.
She on her way back.
You know why?
Why?
You know why I'm going
I
to
don't know
salute
if
you?
I'm gonna make
Why?
it.
Because you didn't use your family connections.
No, I
you
didn't.
used you.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
And you a goat.
Facts.
So I'm going to give you your
Shout out to
flowers.
poppin'.
I'm going to give you your flowers
Y'all
while you
even
alive.
know who
I
you
appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? So we going to get into...
I knew it for a
I
few
got
years
you in here
before I
today.
knew who
All
it
right,
was.
no, that's
we
what I'm talking
we
about.
gonna pull the facts out.
He
That's what
wasn't
I'm
out
talking
there
about.
the family thing. Like a lot of
Hey,
people like.
excuse me, Miss Fly. Miss Fly.
That's dope.
We got chick with the juice sitting here.
Yes.
She got to tell her shit.
Yeah.
She be on the show. I never got the chance to really hear her story. I want to hear your
We
story.
want to hear your story. We want to know
I
all
mean,
about it. Come on.
Which
Chip.
one? I got a million of them.
I want the story.
one that we
I want the
can
story.
tell in this hour,
I want the
goddamn.
story that led
the
you
one that we can
to
tell
this
in this
to this
hour.
hustle that I see.
I mean, the story is real simple. My husband his truck was stolen, and my husband is a hustler. My husband will get up every single day. I don't care what gets in his way. He does not break a sweat. Like,
They're definitely a couple.
There's a lot of times where he might not even tell me something is going on, and it be major shit. And I'm like, yo, why you ain't say nothing? He was like, because I got it. Don't worry about it. And I watched that man truck get stolen, all his tools and everything. He walked in, I'm sitting in the dining room, and I'm busting it up with my niece, and we trying to figure out how to make a couple extra dollars. And as I'm doing that, my husband comes out of the basement with this rolling toolbox, this big ass book bag, and his work boots. So I'm like, and knee pad. I said, where the fuck are you going? He said, I'm going to work. How, bro? You ain't even got no car. He said, my bike is outside, and plus somebody about to come get me. I said, so that's your pack? He said, yeah. I said, I'm about to do whatever I can do to help him get
Guess
his
what?
shit.
He sounds. That's what type of man I
You
am.
dig me? Yeah, you know what I mean?
Wow.
So I said, all right, I got to do what I got to do. So me and my niece sitting at the table, we decided we're going to make drinks. First we was going to do dinners. And then we said, nah, that's too much. I'm lazy. I said, let's do drinks. So we selling drinks in cups. We didn't even know how to distribute the shit yet.
That's when you first started.
Didn't know what we was doing. Not a mixologist, not a bartender, not none of that. But the drinks were good. And crazy shit is, I was allergic to alcohol at that moment.
Wow.
So I couldn't, if alcohol touched my lip, I would break out in hives. So I couldn't drink. So I would invite my girlfriends over and I would like, taste this, taste this, taste this. And that's how I got my recipes. And I stuck with those recipes. And
I'll come and taste all of them, Juicy, but I'm not going to take it off your couch, you know what I'm saying?
Those the same recipes that I rocked with 4 years ago. So after a few years, well, not after a few years, I decided to go to the Plat and push the juices.
Right.
And it started to pop. First, I was giving them joints away. $5, buy one, get one free. Then I started selling the 16-ounce bottles, $10, 3 for $25. And then I sell the $5 bottles, 5 for $20. Right. So now I'm going to the Plat, and they coming. And I was doing all right. I was like, oh, all right. You know what I mean? I started. And you already know it. So now I'm coming to the station because Toucan is my brother, and I said, who else better to brand me than Glock wear print shop? You dig me? You know what I'm saying? So I said, let me.
Took, I hope you see this. That clap
That's
was
real
good.
shit. And that clap go way back before all of this. You know what I'm saying? So I hit my bro up like, yo, I need to get this logo on some shirts and some merch.
Right.
So I got it stamped on some T-shirts and a lot of T-shirts.
A lot.
Way more than I thought.
And
until I
signs.
just did it.
I be driving through the city and see your signs, and I be like, that's my girl.
So, I mean, I've invested in stickers, T-shirts, socks, hats, fucking sweatshirts, signs, card magnets, you know what I mean? So people know my
Stickers.
logo. So once I started to brand myself then and started to get myself known, I said, well, what do I, Took used to be like, such and such is going to be here, you know, make sure that they get that juice. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I'll come in, and I think my first celebrity client or customer was, I think, Too Tough. You know what I'm saying? And I was
Word
super
up,
amped.
Tough.
I was so amped, right? I was so amped, like, oh, this is dope. You know what I mean? So from there, I said, okay, you gotta keep taking pictures. You gotta keep getting footage. You got it. So that was my. Every time I got a chance, I was getting footage. Every time I got a chance, I was talking to somebody. Every time I got a chance, I was giving out a card. Every time I got a chance, I was networking, whether I had juice or whether I didn't have juice. You know what I mean? And it helped. So then it got to a point where I would get to the Plat. I ain't even had to open my trunk no more.
See?
I ain't have to open my trunk because people would look for me. They knew where I was. They would come find me. There's times that I go to the Plat and I hide all the way in the back in a rental.
Y'all see that?
And they still find me. The funniest shit was this summer. I was in my bag and I was hiding at the Plat. Nunu has this way of finding me no matter where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So
we can find you, Chig.
Listen,
You ain't hard to find.
but here go the funny shit. I'm hiding, so I see Nunu coming, and I'm saying to myself, as soon as they see Nunu, everybody gonna follow her because they know that she know where I'm at. I look behind her. It's 6 people following behind Nunu. Oh, you know where you at? Oh, you know where I'm like, yo, oh my God, I can't even hide.
You can't go to the Plat and hide.
No, I can't. I've come to that conclusion.
What's wrong with you?
So
people can see that light ass coming right there.
all day.
So juicy.
They wound up branding me. Now, when I got to the Plat, I was Reds. When I came out, I was Reds. That's my name. They called me Reds. When I got to the Plat and I was moving so much and they would start looking for me, the old heads that out there all the time used to call me Juicy. So they would be like, yo, Juicy, you know, you Juicy. They like, listen, that's your name from now on. So I adopted the name Juicy. But then y'all know how I am. I'm a little hard under the skin a little bit, and it would get on my nerves when I would be trying to sell my shit, and niggas would be like, hey, Juicy, how you doing? I'm like, bro, do you want the juice or no? Like, what are we doing?
Calling me Juicy?
Like, this was not a fucking sex date. I just came over here to ask you if you wanted juice. So that's another reason why I always keep cards, because I want to be professional. I'm not selling ass or pussy. I'm selling juice. I'm selling a product. You know what I mean? Right. So, and I need that to be known. I've taken my juice out of men's hands several times. You know what I mean? For disrespect. Like, bro, I don't need your $20. It's not that deep because I'm going to walk away from you and I'm going to go sell it to the bull next to you. You understand what I'm saying?
Thanks.
Who's not going to disrespect.
Don't disrespect.
So, long story short, I kept it pushing, and then I started making edibles. And then I started making THC juices and CBD products, and that's where it really started rolling. And not only that, I started to do all of the listening parties. I just got linked in with 1122 and Hennessy Kev, Son of the 215.
Word up, Hennessy Kev. Word up.
Sponsoring a lot of the shows, and my name just started ringing bells because my product is always around, and that's how you network and that's how you promote. You know.
Facts.
So here we are, 4 years later.
And shout out to you, Chick.
Thank you. And last year, around August, I made a decision to start a podcast.
Uh-huh.
And in the midst of me
awesome.
making that transition, I ended up with 3 shows on Glockaware Radio, and still working on 2 more.
Tell them the names of all your shows.
So we got on Wednesdays, I co-host Paulie and the Gang. I'm part of the gang. And then we got on Thursday, we have Loudmouth Podcast, not your typical podcast because we are a podcast. And then on Fly Day, which is every Friday, we open up the gang with Fly Girl Fly Day, and then we enter into Fly Boy Fly Day. So we take over the waves from 8 to 6 p.m.
That's
It
Wednesday,
goes
Thursday,
down
and Friday. Holla at Chick with the Juice.
all day. And Paulie Baby,
Paulie and
please
the
don't
gang.
forget
And
the baby.
shout out to Wade.
Girl Friday.
Yes.
Shout out to
We
Sip
out
and
here.
Sin.
And shout out to the gang. So with that being said, you know, I started moving in that, but at the same time, all of a sudden, here comes Nunu. So somebody calls me like, yo, you think you could help my cousin, like meet some people? So I'm like, yeah, nah, cause I sell juice, not music. So
I'm at the radio station, so let me see
but
what I
that
can
was
do.
the furthest thing from my mind. I had no interest in doing anything in music.
Right.
That was it. I mean, selling juice and parties and planning and all that stuff, that was cool. But I did not want to enter into the music realm. And for those who don't know, I grew up in the music industry. My father was a very well-known songwriter and singer. He wrote a lot of some of the best oldies your grandmama and your
That's
mom
right.
play on Sunday while they cleaning. You know what I mean? You've definitely heard the music, but that's neither here nor there. Point is, I've been around, but I did not want to be in music.
Right.
And so that's what Pooh Geez means by I did not use my connections. I've always had a lot of connections
Oh.
in this industry, and I still have not touched a lot of the people that I could because it's just not time yet. You know
Guess
what I mean?
what? Everything is timing.
Everything
so
is
I gotta
timing.
tell you today, like today, I seen you in there. I seen you looking at. I said, I gotta get it
I
right
already
now.
seen when she came in. I was like,
That's why I want you to tell your story because the story
we've been
has
waiting
to
to
be
get
heard.
you in here.
Yeah, well,
And so we know you in here for 3 days straight. So we ain't want to, make you overwhelmed. We're like, hey, Chick,
I'm
when
gonna let
your
you
ass
know
coming up in
that's
here?
what Tunnel Bangers is about.
Facts.
Love,
Right at the
support,
end of the tunnel.
and definitely.
You see the light, so that's why I had to bring you in. I
Yeah.
had to. I said,
If you don't think,
we
that's
gotta
what I
put
mean
that.
by thinking outside the box. Because if I'm thinking about this blue bottle of cooler or whatever this is, right? That's how you know I don't drink, right? This blue, I'm thinking about this blue cooler. But whoever made this was thinking about way more than just getting drunk at that moment.
marketing.
You dig what I'm saying? So it's always a light at the end of the tunnel. It's always something that you're shooting for. And a lot of times, like I said, my path changed. My mind was somewhere else. And then here comes this little prodigy out of nowhere who drops in my lap. And I'm like, yeah, young boy, I don't even know what I'm going to do with you because that's not my thing. And I started moving around and realized, oh, shit. People do know you, Juice. People know you, but not only do people know you, but people respect you. And people respect your name. And when people started saying to me, like, telling her, listen, if she push you like she push her Juice, you going to be good. And I'm like, oh, okay. It was other people that helped me realize that I could do when I took her to whoever I took her to manage her. He said, I'm not manager, you are. And I said, no, I'm not, because I only know how to sell juice. He said, and you going to sell the music just like you sell that juice.
That's what the hustle. That's what I want you to bring out.
That's the hustler that you have
because
in you and what we respect
the reason
about
why
you.
I'm saluting you, number one, I'm a hustler. I get
Yes,
on
you
the.
are.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. I ain't even ashamed to say that. It's times I DJ parties when I couldn't get a ride because I'm gonna let everybody know I'm partially
Yeah.
blind. That's no problem with them knowing that.
And people
But I
don't
tell
know
you
that,
one.
and it's
But I
good
tell
to
you
let
one
them
thing.
know because you're doing your thing.
I tell you one thing. I got gout too. All this old stuff. I ain't let it stop me. I get on the bus if I have to.
Facts.
That's the hustler.
Facts.
The hustler ain't the one you just seeing with the watches flossing.
No.
Figure like, oh, I can't get a ride to
It's
get
the
there,
ones
so I
that's
can't
making
make it.
moves.
Yeah.
I've seen you do with G's and for years.
And
so shout out to you too.
let me tell you, it's not, I go by what you tell me, but I also go by what the people around me say. And I run into a lot of people who speak very highly of you. You understand? And I actually ran into somebody that told me that you spoke very highly of me, and I'm just telling you that I love you and I respect you, and I really appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? And behind my back, that's what I'm saying. That's real shit. Like, yeah.
That part is
Yeah, that's real shit. Cause that's real. Like loyalty is everything. And let me tell you something.
Loyalty is
like this is how real Pooh is for me, right? G's was supposed to DJ an event for me a year ago. That event got canceled for a year. G's like, you need me to do anything, you know? And I'm like, no, bro. Like, I know that if I need you, you gonna be right there. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I know for a fact that if I call you and you can be there, you're gonna be there. You know what I mean? So I'm not worried. That's small things to a giant. We got so many bigger things to look at. That's why when people say, oh, you give too much stuff away. I don't give shit away. I don't give nothing away.
Right.
Anything that I do is a ticket.
Right.
Facts.
Right.
That part.
I might not never cash that ticket in ever again, but you're going to remember me.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about. I tell people that all the time. They be like, geez, why you doing it
If
for
the
that?
product is
I said,
right,
hold
they're
up.
gonna come back. If the customer service is
If
right,
I'm the
they're
one
gonna
that
come
got
back.
to put this work in, why you trying to stop me from putting this work in?
Right.
Because I know one day people was going to know.
It's going to pay off. It's gonna pay off. You know what I mean? And that I have to remind myself constantly. You know what I mean? That because we all hit that roadblock. Boom. And we like, oh fuck it, I don't want, I give up.
I'm telling you, I wanted to tell you right now. It's been times they invited me to events, and I get there, ain't nothing was set up for me. They acting like they ain't knew who I was when I got to the door. But guess what I did?
What?
I'm gonna be honest. A tear dripped my eye. But guess what? I never went back down that road. That was a life learning experience. So I tell people, I said, don't get mad because people ain't feeling your material or feeling what you're doing.
It's okay.
Guess what's going to happen? As long as you feel it yourself.
That's all that matters.
You got to feel it yourself first.
Right. Yeah. If you're not authentic to you, then who's going to be? Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you a pivotal moment for me.
Right. Come on, let's go.
Yesterday. Was it yesterday? When was that whole Beanie Siegel? When was that Lou and Choose event?
That was yesterday.
Day before yesterday, whatever. I was standing in the back with 2K, and we out there, you know what I mean, in the parking lot. It's about to let out. And I watched so many people walk up to 2K and give they love to that man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we are really rolling with a legend in these streets.
Legend.
But what
Shout out 2K.
What fucked me up is I'm standing next to bro, like, yeah, you know, they like, yeah, Glockaware in the building, 2K. Hey, what up, 2K? Hey, what up, chick? Hey, yo, what up, 2K? Yeah, hey, yo, what up, chick? I'm like, I don't even know who the fuck that was. I'm like, hey, how you doing? But people know who I am. Even though, and people, and I'm standing next to 2K, who I know everybody know who this dude is.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? So for people to be like, hey, what up, Glockaware? Hey, what up, 2K? Hey, what up, chick? I'm like, oh shit. Hey, how you doing? I really wanted to be like, oh my God. But I couldn't do that because I'm a boss. So
That's right. That's right.
had to stay in my
That
ground.
way. That way.
Had to stay in my ground, fold my arms like, But, you know, I was out there, you know, repping my brand as usual, or repping a brand. I think I had on probably Flyboy stuff because that's normally what I got on. And probably my Glockaware hat. You know what I mean? I'm always rocking the brands. Something, always got to have something on, man. But
She fly every day.
if y'all want to pop up on me, y'all can pop up on me on the 11th for a pop-up shop that I will be a part of. Yes. And my phone is dead, so I don't have the information in my face, and I'm sorry. But I'm going to send it to you so you can go ahead and post it on your page and let them know.
We got you. We got you.
Y'all can find me at Chick with the Juice 2. That's CHICWITDA Juice 2. I take pre-orders. We do party packs. I do cookies, brownies. I do juices. I do CBD juices. And I'm telling you right now that my juices are not just for the person to get high. I have people who really drink my juices for medical reasons. Like, they deal with pain. They deal with all kinds of ailments. And I have...
Health is wealth.
Health is wealth. And I wanted to get back to that.
You know what I mean? I couldn't find her in the plant. I drove to the plant. I drove here 3 days straight. I could not find chick. I came on her podcast. Oh, hold the fuck up with I came and start the show.
But you know what? I'm gonna keep it 100. I've been down. I've been down going through some stuff. My car is down, but not just that. I have picked up two assistants, and this is the Juice Squad 215. And when I tell you they have been amazing for me, they have been amazing for me. They are at the Plat when I can't be at the Plat. They're moving around when I can't move around, and I gotta be somewhere else. And they keeping the money moving. You know what I mean? And I'm actually seeing money that I normally wouldn't have seen because I'm in so many different places. So, you know, shout out to Amani, shout out to Kia. I just want to say that I really appreciate them for all of the help.
Shout out Money.
Yeah, facts, because they've been moving, man. They've been moving heavy, and they in training, but they moving, they about to move circles around
when
me.
You're an alcoholic, it's not hard to become a good trainee. You know what I mean?
You can't drink while you on the job with me.
So look, we gonna go to a break. But look, we about to go to a break.
Go ahead.
But guess what? Don't go
tonight.
nowhere. We want to finish this out.
I cannot be an employer chick. See, I'm glad we bosses, baby. I'm my own boss, but I was trying to find me a little side hustle with chicken.
I had to put you on social media.
So guess what?
Y'all can't drink on the job with
You know
me.
what time it is. We got to get into
heavy
some
to
more
all
breeze.
the
You already know that. We going a little Caribbean right now real quick. One time. Hey, Two, can you turn me up, bro?
I'm an island girl. Make it wine, baby.
One time. Two, can you turn me up a little bit?
Are you unplugged?
It's spinning right now. Let's go.
Back to work tomorrow. I enjoyed my week off.
Oh. Well, look.
I'm on the road.
I don't cry over none of this shit.
Y'all want me
my
to sing?
baby down
Look,
on the yard.
well, guess what? Oh, you gonna sing?
Not.
You gonna sing?
Not at
Hey.
all. She is crazy.
I'm
Well-
just saying.
Well, right now, since the music didn't come on yet, you know what we gonna do? We gonna tell them about the events that's popping.
We got a couple things. What you got coming up?
Well, right now, shout out to Eris Lounge too. That's 628 North Front Street. If you trying to have a good time and have some great food and be in a safe environment and hear the music being spent by DJ Pooh Geez on the first floor, I'm there every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, some Saturdays. Make sure y'all in the building. You know what I'm saying? I gotta definitely put it out.
Karaoke popping.
Hold up. It's not just karaoke.
Karaoke and
No.
great vibes,
Karaoke.
great music, and great food.
Karaoke and party.
What's up, bro?
Hashtag party.
Hashtag karaoke and party all day long. And you're going to see pictures of nothing but the best times ever.
I love it. Only good vibes. If you got lead the drama outside.
Oh, yeah. If not,
No drama.
security
No drama at home.
will be grabbing.
Escorting your ass
Any
out.
event that we have or anywhere that y'all pop up at, if it's dealing with Glockerware or anybody associated with Glockerware, don't come with the bullshit. You know what I mean? Because we ain't with it, but we with the shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, don't let the smiling faces and the
But
and the
we
good
with the
vibes
shits to take
all
us
about
further
your
in
vibes.
life.
Keep it like that.
Because guess what? I got to break this down. What do you get out of an argument?
Nothing. Every time I get in an
For
argument,
real, seriously.
they call the cops on me.
Argument and violence on some real stuff. I got to put this out there. Argument and violence. What do we get out of it?
Nothing.
You gonna get nothing out of it.
Right. So I got to break this down. Now having discussions, that's different. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I tell people, why waste your time with an argument if nothing comes out of it? You know, so can you please let them know your whole situation? We got to finish this out.
All right, well, we about to get out of here, so y'all already know. Y'all can find me on Instagram at any given time to make any appointments to holler at me. I'm always at the Plat. You can meet me at the Plat at any given time. If I'm not there, I'm at Glockaware Radio. Just hit me up, man, and I definitely and I don't even believe that I sat here and had a whole conversation and did not say anything about Hustle Junkies. Hustle Junkies has been that is Paulie Baby and myself. We have been branded as the Hustle Junkies, so we will hustle because we got so many things going on, because she's a manager as well, so you know we move. And we chicks with the juice. We
so
fly
I'm
girls.
gonna say this right here. Why haven't nothing hit my desk? I needed to hit the desk. I'm gonna tell you now.
I got some new stuff for you.
Cause see, when I press go, everybody I tell you, when I press go, it's go.
Well, we definitely open for hosting, so you just you hit us up.
I'm here.
You hit us up. But I really appreciate you having me. And, you know, like I said, y'all already know who I am. It's your highness, hashtag chick with the juice. It's Juicy Baby, the party plug. One half of the Hustle Junkies. Also the owner of Chick with the Juice, LLC. And I also got the Juice Squad 215. And I am also a radio personality on Glockaware Radio. Make sure you hit me up. And artist manager, if you have any interest in booking Nunu Wild Child, hit me up.
Hey,
we
you
around,
hear that,
man.
yo?
We working.
So look, so I gotta shout out my DJ family too. Philly, let's go. It's your boy DJ Pooh Geez, the newest member, the Fleet DJs.
Hey.
Shout out to the whole team. Let's go.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And thank y'all for tuning in, everybody that's tuning in.
And guess what? Stay tuned in to every show that's on Glockaware. How about that one? Let's go. I'll see y'all next week. Let's go.
Next week, another segment. Hey, turn